All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Cyrus Seti YouTube page, but also General Seti YouTube page. Two dynamic pages that you know you're going to get it raw. The raw truth, Black Power. You know how we get down over here. We have distinctive videos on each page, the platforms to, for a while we're going to run the horses together, and then we're going to separate, and we're going to have, our own particular platforms for each page. So you most definitely want to be a member, a subscriber to both pages. You feel me? And so membership, the link is right there in the chat. All you had to do is click it. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Cyrus Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Cyrus Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. The tonics, we got the incense, we got the shea butter, we got all these things for you. Shirts, necklaces, get over there, check it out. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. We talking about the hardest Black Power website on the planet. Over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. And they all loaded, locked and loaded, full metal jackets, full to the clip, banana clip, goddamn it, 100 videos in a clip. None of them is, all of them is fire, no misfires. And so I want you to get over there today. We even got the Grandmaster Teachers documentaries on everything Black. You need to check it out. There's no other website, nowhere on the planet that can compete. You should become a member today. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. The poppin'est page on Patreon by far. Exclusive live streams. That's the biggest perk. You get a chance to see the general go live. The old school format. Lecture format, visuals off the chain. If that's what you want, that's what you're going to get when you show up. There's already a full treasure chest waiting on you. So you're going to have access to some of the most powerful presentations on the planet right now. By far, become a patron today. To all the family out there donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, link right there in the chat, in the video description. All you have to do is click it, donate. I thank you, and I appreciate you, and I thank you again. Make sure you subscribe right now. Don't goddamn wait no longer. Don't you dare wait. Don't miss the general when I'm dropping. You feel what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button right now. Hit that notification bell. Put it on all. And if you're on here, like it, because it's already going to be fire. Like it because you love it. And make sure when you get off here, goddamn it, you share with your family and friends. That's right. And I appreciate y'all being here today with the general. We're going to continue on this very, very important. I know it's hurting a lot of people's feelings out there. And I'm going to get on some homegrown niggas, homegrown tethers. I want to use the term now. Homegrown tethers that, who side with, outsiders against you feel me, Black Americans. And some say foundational Black American. I ain't got no problem with that neither. I ain't got no problem with it. Everybody got a home team. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Because you niggas want to see what it is. Y'all want to be down for free. That's what it is. You niggas want to be down for free. And I'm sick of this shit. You want to be down for free. Anywhere you go on the goddamn globe, everybody got a home team. Everybody got a goddamn home team. You see what I'm saying? And from that, it move into a regional, a state. Everybody go with their goddamn state. before they go with anybody else state. If you're in Michigan, it's a goddamn collegiate game, you going with Michigan. If your ass in Arizona, you going with Arizona. If you're in Florida, you going with Florida. If you're in goddamn Virginia, you going with Virginia. You don't fault another man or a woman for riding with their own goddamn team. Why is it y'all want to ride for free? You don't want us to, you understand, identify with the home team. Yeah. Yeah. I see what's going on. Yeah, we got some homegrown tellers we need to deal with. You see, sometimes we get on the ones on the outside. We need to get on the ones on the inside. God damn it. Sitting up here lying through the crack of their goddamn teeth. You understand what I'm saying? Empowering, adversaries, when you know they out of pocket. When you know they out of pocket. You see what I'm saying? I got friends. I got friends outside of my own beloved family. And no matter how much I respect that friend, no matter how much love I got for that friend, if he go against my family, I'm going to pull him aside. I'm going to tell him, like, you can't do that, dog. You can't do that. You see what I'm saying? If you got any goddamn respect for me, you cannot do that. Don't cross that goddamn line. And try to bring harm to my family, because I'm gonna have to get on you, dog. You gonna bring me to go to war with you. You see what I'm saying? You don't goddamn cross the line, you fake nigga. Y'all some fake niggas. Straight up. Tethers we got these cats out here that, should I say it, Hebrew Israelites, you see, who get up here on this goddamn internet and say Fat Joe, he didn't say nothing wrong. That Busta Rhymes did not say anything wrong. I seen this shit today. And I say, well, what kind of nigga in the midst of, and shit need to happen sometime. Shit needs to happen sometimes so we can get some clarity. We can get some goddamn clarity. And anytime we do that, here come these, but I know why they do that. Because them niggas let Puerto Ricans and say they are part of the goddamn 12 tribes. You see what I'm saying? Say they are part of the 12 tribes and sit here and make a fake ass argument that they don't, where I understand about the foundational black, but I can understand if it's about reparations, but they still our brothers. But the same nigga would not eat with an African. Seen him on the damn video, and the little boy he didn't even know the little boy was an African. And he was talking with him, like he was his own brother. And then when he found out he was African, say he couldn't sit down and eat with him. But he can eat with a goddamn Puerto Rican or anybody else. See, that's a fake nigga. That's a contradictory, confused nigga. You see what I'm saying? And so I had to say that because I seen the video today. And that what caused me to come in here and have this kind of conversation. To have this goddamn conversation that we having today. Okay? Now, number one, he was defending Busta Rhymes. He was defending Busta Rhymes and say, Busta Rhymes said, and nigga, let Busta Rhymes speak for his goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? They always want to come in here and say what a nigga mean. That's how they say when motherfucking God say something in the book. Well, God mean. Well, motherfucker, if you know what God mean, you God, nigga. How the fuck you know what God? Let God speak for itself. They always want to come in and inject what a motherfucker mean. He spoke his motherfucking mind. And when he clearly, because they trying to say that he was not talking about black Americans, which is a goddamn lie, because he said He said America. And then he clearly came in and clarified that Caribbeans, Jamaicans, West Indians, whatever he said, and I'm going to play the video, and Latinos had the most influence, hear me out, on this culture, this hip-hop culture, or the culture of America in general. I'm going to go over this shit. So I'm thinking to myself, even there, where you trying to clean, you can't clean that up, nigga, because he clearly came in and say, see, we got to look into these niggas. We have to look into these niggas and see where their background is. Because I can't see, if you on the team, nigga, you see what I'm saying? You can't cross the team. You know what I'm saying? You got to roll with the team first and foremost. Okay? You see? But he got a need to defend Fat Joe because they got a lot of goddamn Puerto Ricans and all them damn pale goddamn Hispanics with the Hebrew Israelites. So they got to defend them well as they got to defend Fat Joe. You got to see what's going on here. And then tell you that your family, but that motherfucker won't sit down with an African, won't eat with an African. Say that the Hermetics is not them. And goddamn it, he was sitting up there looking at an African, didn't even know who he was until somebody told him. And then, out of nowhere, he can't eat with the young man. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? That's some fake shit, man. That's just clearly a fake ass nigga. Straight up. And I'm going to just say it just like that. And so I'm going to play this video and then I'm going to start chopping niggas. Okay? Now, you buckle in now. I'm buckling now to my moderators out there. I'm not in the chat right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm in my mind. So I want my soldiers out there, don't be over, but don't take no shit off of nobody. You see what I'm saying? When a motherfucker just become overbearing, get their ass up out of there. But if they saying something and it don't necessarily agree with what I'm saying, that's all right. Let them have their opinion because I believe our chat gonna deal with that. You feel what I'm saying? And so let's clear this shit up. What Busta Rhymes said. Let's clear this shit up.
The U.S., but it's a mix-up of all of our cultures in the urban community. The Latino and the West Indian has the greatest influence, and we've all.
Did you hear that? Right there. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me start this shit.
Our shit. A bunch of our shit is what makes the U.S.
A bunch of who shit. See? Right there. I'm going to stop him right there. A bunch of who shit. Because I know motherfuckers in Detroit don't know one Jamaican. Don't know one goddamn Latino. See, Detroit is one of them cities. Damn near 80, damn near 86, damn near 86, damn near 90% goddamn black. They don't know no goddamn Jamaicans. They don't know no goddamn Latino. So what motherfucker that you say the majority of what? You see what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you talking. Now, for you other cities that maybe, and I don't even believe it's there, because we talking about from the origin of what this hip-hop, not even the goddamn hip-hop. We talking about black culture. He say America don't have no culture. Well, motherfucker, we here. We here, motherfucker. We here. You see what I'm saying? Establish something. Say something for the blacks in America. Say, well, if it wasn't for blacks in America, America wouldn't have no culture. That's something that I could respect. That shit that he just said is a bunch of bullshit, and anybody that would defend that shit is full of shit. You see what I'm saying? It's full of shit, saying it's all our shit. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Y'all just got over here for real. Y'all just got over here for real. Y'all didn't have no goddamn, y'all started showing up. You know what I'm saying? When the hip hop thing started moving here and there, you started showing up, but you wasn't here before that. We were already moving and grooving, motherfucker. By that time, goddamn it, we didn't have damn near 300-400 years of black music in America. before y'all motherfuckers even showed up. So what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? Make this shit make sense to me. You see? I want you to make this. Y'all just got over here, nigga, in any meaningful way. So when and where did y'all have, listen to this, we don't have no culture. America don't have no culture. No, he should have said, if it wasn't for Black America, America wouldn't have no goddamn culture. But that statement that he made is an incorrect statement. And anybody that's trying to clean that shit up is lying, because he clearly said that, wait a minute, let's listen to this shit now. Let's listen to this shit. I'm not going to say what he said. I'm going to let him say it for his goddamn self. Let me get it back in here. Where is that? Let me get it back in here. And I don't want no outside interference. I'm going to just speak my motherfucking mind. Everybody else speaking theirs out there, I'm going to speak mine.
Whatever you want to call it, we still don't know what that culture is for the U.S., but it's a mix-up of all of our cultures in the urban community. You know, the Latino and the West Indian has the greatest influence, and we've always had, and we'll always.
Oh, you not now? Let me go right into that. He's saying blacks and Latinos had the greatest influence, which is a fucking lie. I mean, that's just disrespect. You see what I'm saying? To tell a barefaced fucking lie like that. And so I want to come in, and I want all my family out there. If you Black American, if you use foundational FBA, if you use the other one, it don't mean nothing. We know what it means. We talking about the home team. I'm gonna just say that, the home team. God damn it, your ancestors was here from the very beginning. God damn it, you didn't come in the 90s, you didn't come in the 80s, you didn't come in the 70s. You've been over here since goddamn 17, 16, or even before. You see what I'm saying? For the family to say that the original, I'm all right, because I agree with that. You see, I agree with that. I might not agree with every goddamn thing, but I agree with it. So, we all on the same page with that. Okay, we all on the same page with that. So let's see what part it is, since they say they had the most influence. Now, if you in your city, you rap, nigga. You know, if you got some shit that that was in your city, that the family in that city originated that culture, then you can rep out there. But some of this I know go across the cities. Now, I understand that, when they talk about culture, and we know they dressing like us. You see what I'm saying? Now let's just deal with the clothing. Let's just deal with the motherfucking clothing. What's the hip hop clothing? You see, we know the niggas when I was coming up. You see what I'm saying? I know the niggas wore the starter jackets. You see what I'm saying? The NBA starter jackets. You know, niggas used to wear the Bostons and the 76ers and wherever, and the fitted hats and shit. You see what I'm saying? Where did that come from? You see? Let's deal with that. Just the starters. Let's deal with the motherfucking fitted hats. Let's deal with the Adidas. I know when we was coming up, it was Adidas. It was Fila. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was wearing the Filas. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was what other shoes was we out there wearing? I know we was wearing we was wearing Nikes, but back then it was more so Adidas. They was wearing the Filas. That's us. Y'all didn't bring none of that shit. Y'all didn't bring nothing. The Jordans, when I was going to school, niggas was wearing Gucci's. Y'all didn't bring none of that, nigga. That's us. What the fuck? And I understand that, let's just deal with that. You know what I'm saying? The shell toes. All these is American companies. Motherfucker, how the fuck you get them on your feet? Before, you see what I'm saying? We don't wear y'all shit. We don't even wear shit outside the United States. Most motherfuckers inside the United States, either they wearing a collegiate team, they wearing a professional team from the United States. I ain't never seen no niggas rock nothing outside the United States. You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck? Shoes and clothes that motherfuckers, y'all wear our shit. We don't wear y'all shit. Now, I don't want to have to cut into motherfuckers and show videos and shit, motherfucker, from the 60s, and motherfuckers over here and motherfuckers was still fresh in any motherfucking whatever decade it was. You know what I'm saying? Even back in motherfucking the 60s and goddamn 70s and the 50s, niggas was over here suited up with they, I understand, but it was, got their hair. And like I say, I might not agree with the hairstyle, but that's all right. That ain't what I'm trying to prove right now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever style motherfuckers was in at that time, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But motherfuckers had their motherfucking hair and shit, and they had their clothes. Now let's go get some motherfucking videos from y'all motherfucking era at the same time in the 50s. Let's go get some motherfucking videos. You understand what I'm saying? From the 40s and 60s, and see what the fuck the video looked like. That's all I want to say. So you saying that the majority of that culture come from Caribbean, Jamaican, Latino? What part of that did y'all get before we got it, nigga? Explain that to me. I'm just gonna deal with the clothes, even the goddamn Timberlands. You see what I'm saying? The glasses, motherfuckers over here rocking the Cartiers. I know motherfucker in Detroit was wearing the Cardis. Motherfuckers back when I was coming up was wearing the YSLs. We even had the Cazales. You see what I'm saying? Who put the glass game on the map? That's us. But I'm dealing with hip hop. So let's just deal with the fashion, motherfucker. That's us. And even when motherfuckers talk about these gold chains and shit, you see what I'm saying? The first motherfucker that I could remember that just really was wearing a whole lot of gold and shit was Mr. T. You see what I'm saying? Mr. T, the A-Team was on in the early motherfucking 80s, motherfucker. I didn't really see no motherfuckers wearing no gold chains like that until Mr. T came on the goddamn scene. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker got damn near 100 goddamn gold chains on. Now let's go to y'all. Let's show me the motherfuckers that y'all got in the early 80s and shit. And you might got one or two, but just show me. We talking about international. You see what I'm saying? With motherfuckers all over the world looking at this shit and say, you know what? I want some gold chains like that. I want these NBA starter jackets and the jerseys and the football jerseys, and I want the top 10s. I know in goddamn Detroit, we didn't I know it's the shell toes. That's more New York. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit, motherfuckers was wearing top 10s. That was the motherfucker. I remember I had, and then when the snake skins, see, this is what real niggas could talk about. When they came out with the snake skins. I was in junior high school and they had the blue ones. They had the white ones and the gray ones. Y'all remember them snake skins? And then, see, I came with the lizard skins. You see the red ones with the gray stripes on them motherfuckers? Yeah, see, this is the shit that we talking about. And when I was in school, motherfuckers was wearing real Gucci's. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was going out to the Gucci store, getting they had the green ones, they had the white ones. Jay-Z came and flipped it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people took that model and shit and flipped it, but that was originally the Gucci's. You see what I'm saying? And they had the green ones, they had the red ones, they had the black ones. We had $300 goddamn shoes on our goddamn feet, nigga, when I was in goddamn in freshman. You see what I'm saying? We was already doing it like that. You see, so I'm looking. So when we talking about this hip hop game, I had to be clear. I don't know where y'all came from. I know we come from the north and shit. So we wore a lot of the nanny goats and shit and them lamb jackets. And I know they wore that shit in New York and anywhere where it was cold. You see, but that's a cold climate. Y'all didn't bring shit. We was already doing that. The nanny goats, the goddamn Max Julians and shit with the fur on. I'm just showing y'all what's us. You see what I'm saying? I'm just, the Guess jeans. Yeah, Guess all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Guess was the choice back then. One of the choice. Motherfuckers was wearing the Levi's too, the color Levi's and all that shit. I'm showing y'all, and I can recall this shit right off the top of what motherfuckers was wearing. You see what I'm saying? I can even go further than that. When motherfuckers, you understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to go that far. But I'm just saying, he said what culture that we got, and I can go and continue to go down where even my, my uncles and shit and my, my older cousins and shit, I was young and they used to, I don't know how old a lot of people's is out there, but they used to wear, they call them, I forget what they call, but they used to put the keys on their goddamn, they used to put the keys on their goddamn buckles and shit and this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? Kangaroo boots and all that type of shit. So that was the shit that we was wearing back then. And so, and that's what motherfuckers saw, and that's what the fuck they took from us. You didn't bring none of the fashion of early hip hop. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. I don't want to hear nothing else from you niggas. You lying out the crack of your goddamn teeth. You see what I'm saying? And I just say, you know what? And I keep telling people, y'all got to check the motherfucking samples. Talking about what they brought, that the majority. And I say, you know what? Let me look up. Let me take the Fugees. Thank you, family out there. Thank you. I didn't let a couple of family get by. I'm going to go back up there. I appreciate you. Well, Brother Winsome? No, Brother Winsome and drop something on the king. You see what I'm saying? And so I went past him, and I'm gonna give him a shout out. He went past me. To all the family out there that's supporting the general, I appreciate you. I don't think I'm letting your donation go by. I'm just not trying to pay attention so much and shit, and that I focus on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And so, Brother Winsome, I appreciate you. I know I didn't let you get past me, but where you at? Where Brother Winsome? Brother Winsome, drop something in there, man. I mean, you ain't gotta drop nothing else, just but put something in the chat, man, so I can put you up there for. Put something in the chat, Brother Winsome. Yeah, I had the motherfucking Jordans when they first came out. I had the red, black, and white ones when them motherfuckers first came out. You see what I'm saying? And I wasn't even, what was I? I was in junior high school when I wore them. You see what I'm saying? So all of this shit they talking about, we ain't got no culture. They lying through the crack of their goddamn teeth. That ain't nothing but a cap. That ain't nothing but cap. That's real talk. Wait a minute. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah. Polo, we was wearing all that shit. You see? What up, though? Polo, all that. Nah, I say, you know what? Just let me take somebody that I know is from the islands. You see? And I say, ain't nobody bigger than the Fugees. You see? And so I know that hit, where was. Damn, I be going so goddamn fast. What's her damn name in the Fugees? It's going, and that just show you. You know what I'm saying? My goddamn mind is moving so fast. Throw it in there. What's the Lauryn Hill? Right, her. Lauryn Hill. Now, let's just see. Let's see what they major hits was when they came out. What was the name of that one where she was like, ooh, la, la, la? That's the Delphonics. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that one where she like, ooh, la, la, that's the Delphonics. La, la means I love you. Ready? No, not ready or not. Not ready. Was that ready or not? No, that ain't ready or not. That's not ready or not. That's that other one. That's that other one. That's the Delphonics. La la means I love you. That's where she got. There you go, Winsome. There you go, Winsome. There you go, good brother. I appreciate you. Damn, he just got, how the hell you get past? There you go. There you go right there. Yeah, there you go, right there. Thank you, brother. And then and killing me softly. That was their first two hits. We know where they didn't go get no shit from Jamaica. No. We dropping receipts tonight. We just dropping receipts. We don't give a goddamn. You see, and see, let me tell y'all something. This is no disrespect to none of the family in New York. This is no disrespect. But what y'all got to understand that these motherfucking samples, that the majority of the rappers that they was taking these samples come from motherfuckers all over the goddamn country. So when you took that motherfucking sample, we became, you understand, a part of the foundation of early motherfucking hip hop. Because when we start hearing y'all on the songs, we like, wait a minute, that's our shit. You see what I'm saying? I know so much shit y'all took out of goddamn Motown. So when I heard, I say, well, goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? That's Aretha. That's motherfucking that's the Temptations. That's the Four Tops. That's Dennis Edwards from goddamn Motown. When I heard motherfucking Rakim Paid in Full, I say, damn, that's Dennis Edwards. So what the fuck y'all got to understand that y'all standing on the successful hits of earlier genres. You see what I'm saying? Y'all standing on the successful hits of earlier genre, and hip hop would not have gotten where the fuck it was without them goddamn hits. Period. That's really the reality of it. That's where I stay. I don't have to go nowhere else. But I can deal with the clothing. And then when we talking about the dancing, man, what the fuck is y'all talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Everybody in the fucking world watching Soul Train. You see what I'm saying? That's where the motherfuckers learning how to dance. Motherfuckers was doing the motherfucking what's that dance? The robot and shit. Michael Jackson was doing the goddamn robot when he was damn near, you understand, early teens. What the hell is y'all talking about? A lot of this shit was already laid down many generations. And I say, you know what? Let's dig deeper. And I even went into Heavy D. Heavy D is a Jamaican. I got love for Heavy. We supported Heavy. See, motherfuckers say that we hate anybody that come from Jamaica. That's what Fat Joe. You was a fucking lie. We supported Heavy D. You see, Heavy D got mad fucking love over here in America. We knew he was from Jamaica, but listen to his early hits. The Overweight Lovers in the House. That's James Brown. Mr. Big Stuff. That's here. You talking about the majority of it came from some goddamn Jamaica or some goddamn Latin America. Where the fuck is you? Where's you at, nigga? Man, you almost make me want to say, man, you might be smoking, dog. You on some, nigga, you smoking. Straight the fuck up. You can't be that confused, man. You cannot be that goddamn confused to believe no bullshit like that. Even when motherfuckers listen to Curtis Blow, when you hear that Curtis Blow, that's R&B. That motherfucker heavy on that bass, and that's R&B. Curtis Blow, that's R&B. He took in that Fat Boys, or that all that. Can You Feel It and all that, jailhouse rap, that shit us. What the hell is y'all talking about? You Gots to Chill, EPMD. What y'all talking about? How many times that song been sampled in hip hop? You Gots to Chill. You understand what I'm saying? More bounce to the ounce. You see what I'm saying? How many times they sampled that? How many times they didn't sound? Damn near 99.9% of all the goddamn samples come from Black America. Period. Ain't even no getting away from that. Good times. Good times. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. You nigga, that's us. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? We got to deal with the lies, man. We got to deal with the lies. So you mean to tell me that, and like I say, I fucks with reggae. I really do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it there. I've been listening to reggae, so for you to say that, but what's happening is Black Americans ain't never said we invented reggae. We ain't never said no shit like that. You see, and we didn't. We probably had an influence on that. But I mean, that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? I heard a documentary where Bob Marley was saying he was looking at what they was doing in Motown. I heard it out his motherfucking mouth. You see what I'm saying? I seen a lot of them early albums where you see them early reggae artists and shit. They was wearing suits like motherfuckers in goddamn Motown. I seen the shit. Am I lying? I seen goddamn some earlier album covers with Bob Marley, and they had on goddamn suits and shit, and like they was in goddamn Motown. Man, y'all got to stop playing with me, man. Y'all got to stop playing with me. Let's talk about it, because see, what they don't understand, that a lot of the music that went into, making hip hop successful and would not have, and I'm gonna make it clear, and I'm stating this, and I've been stating this since this fucking argument. The DNA that you check is the samples. The samples gonna end it. I don't give a fuck what coming out your mouth. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what's coming, and it do matter. But when motherfuckers hear that, you got to chill, and they hear that goddamn beat, more bounce, boom, 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 boom. Motherfuckers, all they need to do is hear that beat, and they be like, man, where the fuck is that coming from? The beat gonna bring a motherfucker to the song. You see what I'm saying? Even if they can't hear all of what a motherfucker's saying, they say, God damn, that shit fire. Well, who the fuck is that? You see what I'm saying? So the beats is what's gonna bring motherfuckers to the song. Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing that your lyric or all. It's the motherfucking beat. You see what I'm saying? And that's why the motherfucking DJ was so instrumental in goddamn hip hop. Because if he put on some bullshit, you done for. But the very songs that they play is what's going to drive the goddamn crowd. And the majority of those songs was from successful Black genres that was already here before y'all even got over here. Stop lying. Stop lying. And so I don't give a fuck, because you owe all our family a bag. All these great R&B artists, Parliament, funk, and every other jazz. We ain't even leaving out. I mean, look at how many dynamic genres. He say, what culture? Motherfucker, y'all got, I ain't hating. Y'all got one goddamn genre. That's all y'all got. Motherfucker, damn near every genre over here, motherfucker, niggas got extraordinary artists in each fucking genre. We created this shit. You see what I'm saying? Jazz is like the highest form of music on the goddamn planet. Goddamn jazz overtook orchestra music. You see what I'm saying? Jazz. With all the goddamn greats that come up out of goddamn America, jazz alone. You see what I'm saying? So y'all motherfucker, that's cap for motherfuckers to say what culture. Like, you see, I don't like motherfuckers like that, man. I don't know. I don't like motherfuckers that just outright lie like they can't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers got a serious hate in their heart for us to act like they don't see in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just plain. You know what I'm saying? How many motherfucking Diana Ross song? How you mean to tell me y'all motherfucker? What about Rick James? What about Marvin Gaye? What about Michael Jackson, James Brown, Al Green, Teddy Pendergrass? I already went over Diana, Aretha. You see, Roy Ayers, Gil Scott Heron, all the other greats. I mean, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You see, Kool in the Game. We can go on and goddamn on. That was what made hip hop. They sampled from already successful genres. You see what I'm saying? Because they knew that people already loved these rhythms, these beats and shit. They already, and if you play it right, motherfucking now, it's classical music. Meaning that it don't make no motherfucking difference if you put on, goddamn it, somebody sing over you more bounce to the ounce right goddamn now. It's gonna damn near be a hit. It's gonna damn near be a hit. If they got any type of skills in singing or rapping, it's gonna be a goddamn hit. I don't understand what you talking about. And you got certain sectors all over this motherfucker. You got so many different genres of that. Just show you. You got so many. Not only are we and that show you how instrumental we was in founding the music. You can go on the West Coast and you got your own genre over there, the West Coast rap. Then you might go up into the Bay and that might be somewhat different. Then you got the Midwest. Then you got the East Coast. You see what I'm saying? Then you got down south. You see what I'm saying? Then you got over there in Texas. You got goddamn genres. You got about 6 or goddamn 7 successful genres in the United States alone. The shit just went around like, you know what I'm saying? And each damn section of the United States had their era. You see what I'm saying? Where they had they put the rap game in a headlock. You see what I'm saying? And the focal point was that area. Okay? What the fuck is y'all talking about? I ain't never seen where a motherfucker, I listen to reggae. And I used to, that's me because I'm in the culture. I'm in the culture. I don't hate like that. You understand? I listen to some South African music. I listen to all African music. I like instruments and shit. So I don't always listen. So I'm not a hater like you niggas. I admit that I listen to all kinds, but I'm that type of guy. You feel what I'm saying? But I understand I can't take that shit in the hood. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will look at me like I'm stupid. And I'm rolled up and shit playing some Bob Marley. My little brother came out there and say, man, won't you take that bullshit off? I ain't being disrespectful. I'm just saying when you in certain areas, they listen to what the fuck they listen to. And they don't want to hear nothing else. You see what I'm saying? And some of these cities, all they want to hear is some gangster shit. They don't want to hear nothing else. When you say, that's when some of the gangster shit came in. They didn't even want to hear the East Coast rappers a lot of times. Shit, it took them a while to get to get the shit back going. Goddamn West Coast took over. You see what I'm saying? And then, then down south took over and shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, family. And because we developed it, we originated it, we got more successful genres than anybody. I don't even know of a successful genre of hip hop outside of America. I just don't. Name me a successful genre of hip hop outside of the United States that get radio play in the United States. Explain that shit to me. You see what I'm saying? They always come here and talk about do that shit where you come from. Don't get over here and say you created some shit, because that's just not true. And another thing, and I remember when that hip hop in New York with the Tribe Called Quest. You see what I'm saying? Where they start getting that jazzy little laid back. That was JD from Detroit. That was JD making them beats. You see what I'm saying? Y'all act like other people ain't got their hand in the game. Y'all got to quit acting like we don't know what the fuck it is. Just because you didn't took, motherfucker, when we heard our music and shit, we like, who the fuck is these niggas? What the fuck you think we was saying? Like, when we start hearing the Motown artists and motherfucker, we like, who the fuck is rapping over our shit like that? You see what I'm saying? Who the fuck is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? You done took our shit and acting like, oh, it's just you. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. So you prop up some lying ass motherfuckers to steal the culture from Black America. Family, I just wanted to do that. If I had to do it again, it's not a problem. I'm more than convinced that we created hip hop from beginning to end. Period. We were already dynamic dancers. Before, see, this shit, we didn't start with hip hop. Most of y'all motherfuckers started with hip hop. On an international level, where motherfuckers is, look, y'all started with hip hop. We didn't start with hip hop. We already had successful genres. We already had international artists in all the genres before hip hop. So we were already over here. Y'all didn't get an opportunity to see shit until y'all got in the door. So we were already seeing dynamic dancers before the break dancing. You see what I'm saying? We already had dynamic dancers and all type. You're talking about culture. Man, motherfuckers jitting in Detroit. I forget what they call it in Chicago. They be, you know how they do they feet and shit. They crip, boy, what they call it, sea walking and shit. That's a jit. You see what motherfuckers been jitting all over this, and they was jitting before Detroit or this generation. They've been jitting. You see what I'm saying? And I forget what they call it in Chicago. Y'all can drop, and you will see where they be having the dance off between Chicago and Detroit. And then you got, like I said, the jit out in LA, which they call, I know they crip walk and they, whatever the other walk, I think the Blood Gang got it's a jit where you be doing your feet. I can't jit. So I ain't gonna even try, even me sitting in this chair trying to act like I could do it. I'm fucking up. You see what I'm saying? But I be amazed at them guys when they be doing it. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of culture here, man. They lying on us. They did not bring any of that shit here. And ain't no Jamaican, no goddamn. And we not saying this to hate, because we don't go to where y'all stay at and say we started y'all shit. And so we don't have to apologize for even stating that we started this. You see what I'm saying? So family, listen, I don't cut no slack on the motherfucker. Now, you don't like this, then goddamn it, too goddamn bad, because we gonna keep this shit moving. We gonna keep this shit pushing. You feel me? That shit what Fat Joe did, that shit that Busta Rhymes said out his goddamn mouth, that shit is a sign of something greater. And I honestly, like I said, I had an experience with motherfuckers before this shit, long before this. And when I'll go over it in the next video. I had a good brother. He was a good brother, but man, he was from Jamaica, and they passionate. I'm not gonna say they passionate. But you're capping, motherfucker. You're capping. You see what I'm saying? But I understood then that they got some type of a gripe against Black American men. I say, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He would come visit me and shit. I'm going to say he would come visit me and shit, and he respected me. And then, when we get to talking, he get to talking about Black American men and what they don't do and this. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what the fuck do you think about me, nigga? I'm just sitting here listening to him. And, finally, after, I didn't do it the first time, and I just seen that, every time we would talk, somehow even though we don't start on that subject, he end up on the subject talking about Black American men and this, that, and the third. Finally, I just checked the fuck out on him. You know what I'm saying? I really did. And I really didn't, but I say, man, what the fuck do you think about me? And he, they like to get boisterous and shit. And I'm like, man, listen here, dog. Let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? And this is out of the love, dog. You in Detroit, dog. You in the D. These motherfuckers will string your motherfucking ass up, nigga. You by yourself talking about Black American men. I'm trying to keep you safe, even though I don't know. I'm pissed that you would even hold this conversation with me. Like somehow I'm gonna agree with you with this shit you talking about. Even if you saying some things that might have been true, you not gonna talk that shit to me. You understand what I'm saying? You in my house. You know what I'm saying? And whatever personal goddamn shit that's going wrong in the house, that got to be dealt with in the house. You coming outside the house, in the house, and your shit ain't even right. Your shit foul. You see what I'm saying? And so I had to check out on that motherfucker, man. I had to check out on it. And so I say, damn. And so when I heard Busta Rhymes say some of the shit and that he said, it was almost like word for motherfucking word what this nigga was saying. And when he said this, we talking about that shit almost 20 years ago. And so that mean that shit been talked about for a long time. This shit is deeper than what people think. You see what I'm saying? They always had, and I'm not saying everybody, but I don't give a fuck. Because like I said, you know, those that don't think about like that, they got to make it clear that there's other, you know, frames of reference, that there's other family out there that don't think. That ain't up to me. That's up to people to step up. That's just like, you know, if you stand by and you see some shit and you don't say shit, you see what I'm saying? You don't say shit, you a part of the motherfucking problem. You a part of the motherfucking problem. If enough black people on both sides were stepping up and saying something, you know, that we family, that still don't mean you could come in the house when the fuck you want to, but you can come in the house. You can come in the house. You family, come on in the house. You can you got respect for us. Come on in the motherfucking house. Eat, drink, be merry, motherfucker. Drink, eat, and be merry. You got respect. We got love for you. And it should be reciprocal. You know, that we should be able to, and so we need to stand up if that's the case. That still does not, you know, eliminate the fact that everybody gonna go with their home team. I mean, I don't even see what the fuck the problem is. Everybody go with their home team. But see, the thing is, we the shining star. That's just what it is. That's what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Black America is the shining star. And a lot of people was in the house for free. They wasn't, when you know, when you giving a motherfucker something free, and then you stop giving it, some motherfuckers freeloaders. They'll eat. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, if you buy, you know what I'm saying, you get an old, they gonna smoke with you till the old gone. And they'll sit there until you go buy another O, until you get they motherfucking that, they just gonna smoke with you. They'll sit right there, nigga. They'll be knocking on the door early in the morning, nigga. Yeah, dog, you know what I'm saying? You know, roundabout talking about some shit that they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They waiting on you, just, you know, to get the shit flamed up. That's all they waiting on. And so a lot of people been in the house for free. Nah, motherfuckers didn't close the door. Motherfucker, you got to knock on the door. Who is you? Who is you? You see what I'm saying? Who the fuck is you? Now everybody, you know, it's been so much disrespect. Nah, you got to prove, you see, your respect for us. And if you don't do that, you got to get out the house. Family, I'm very convinced at what's going on. It's a conspiracy. You know, they're conspiring against us. That's for real, you know, and I'm not, and like I say, I'm not going to apologize for shit, because it's a lot of, if it's a lot of good Africans out there that will speak up for the goodness in all of us, then we wouldn't have to go through this. We could just say, oh, these are just some dumbass niggas. Like, you know, when we see some dumbass niggas in doing some shit over in the United States, we know that's a dumbass nigga that just did some dumb shit. We don't identify everybody with the shit that just happened. You see, we say that's a dumbass. And so, you know, when you stand up and you speak out on it, people can see the outrage. They can see that we got morals. You see that we standing on something. But when you do not say shit, and the motherfuckers that's talking all this dumb shit get all the publicity, they putting out all the videos. So when we see the videos coming from these areas, and all we see is motherfuckers talking about us, saying we lazy, saying we ain't got no culture, We didn't say that. We ain't said a motherfucking thing about y'all. Period. We ain't said a motherfucking thing about y'all. But here we seeing these videos talking about, and the shit Fat Joe was doing, that was some rat shit. He trying to, it's almost like he dry snitching. Like he trying to line a motherfucker up. Oh, these some radical blacks and shit. You know what they radical. You see what I'm saying? They'll say anything. You see, you trying to create, some identity where that we possibly could be attacked or something. You know what I'm saying? You putting out this fabricated identity on us. Nigga, you don't know what a motherfucker got. Whole ass. Talking about what it's counting another nigga pockets. You don't know what a motherfucker got. Your bitch ass. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what a motherfucker got. Talking about another nigga pockets. Motherfucker got treasures, nigga, under the table, under the floor, some goddamn way. You don't know what a motherfucker got. And the fact that you will speak on a motherfucker without knowing, showing, you making a whole lot of flawed moves. And plus, motherfucker, they been saying you the Pinocchio of rap any goddamn way. You lie all the goddamn time. They call you Joey Cap, because all you do is cap, motherfucker, and lie. You see what I'm saying? Only thing is, you the Pinocchio. You understand? Just your nose don't grow. Your motherfucking head grow. You see what I'm saying? Your motherfucking head grow. But anyway, family, we got some more that we're going to kick off tonight. I know you got to get up and go to work. But if you don't and you want to ride with me, I got one more that I want to deal with. We got some homegrown tether niggas we want to deal with. We got some homegrown tether niggas we need to deal with. And we have to talk about this, family. This is very serious that I talk about this, okay? Because they are enablers. They enabling these motherfuckers. Do you understand? They saying ain't nothing what they saying is wrong. You in here, and so when a motherfucker, and that's why we got to check and see if they even from here, because really a motherfucker, when we get to going to goddamn war, you ride with the team, nigga. You ride with the team. You don't get to making excuses for a motherfucker and trying to explain for a motherfucker. Let a man be a man. Quit saying what a motherfucker mean. You see? Let that man speak for himself. You see, you in that same predicament. And so you want to build a false, fabricated identity for these people. They didn't say what they said, and let them stand on it. But again, family, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing more dangerous than a homegrown tether. We're going to talk about it on this next video. We're going to break it down. If you on here right now, I want you to hit that goddamn subscribe button. Hit it. If you're on General SETI, hit the subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Like this goddamn video. If you're on Cyrock, Student SETI's YouTube page, subscribe. Hit that goddamn notification bell. Put it on all. Like this motherfucking video. Share it with your family and friends. Okay, and then go on the other goddamn video and do the same goddamn thing. I got a lot of links in the chat in the beginning. Hit some of them links. Come back to it. Support the general so we can stay on this motherfucking battlefield cracking these bombs' head. This is General Cyrus SETI saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked-ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.